must have made Santa's naughty list. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the end of the year soda chat. And after our last holiday video, I ended it with a conclusion to part 2, where we're going to finally review the Fruit Quake Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew, the abomination of the cake world, where you can create a cake so dense, packed with fruit and nuts, douse it with so much alcohol that it'll actually survive for a decade. I mean, is that true? I don't know. I think Mythbusters did something on that. But fruit cake, either love it or hate it. I'm actually kind of surprised Mountain Dew has never done a fruit quake or a fruit cake inspired Mountain Dew before. They've done gingerbread, which I believe we did last year. And there's really nothing to talk about on here. We do have the fruitcake itself. There's a little truck on the top. But other than that, I do like the Fruit Quake lettering. It's almost reminding me of the Fruity Pebbles type of font. The tires are just fruitcakes, so it's cute, but you know, not as great as some of the other ones that we have seen. So it is just 0% juice, Fruit Quake flavor. Well, this will be the last fruit soda chat that we are doing for 2022. We will be moving on back into Doctor Who after this, so I just kind of got into a kind of funk when it came to those, but we will be finishing up A Minuet in Hell, hopefully by the end of the year. If not, you know, definitely at the start of 2023. So, well, let's go ahead and get started, guys. And I'm not saying this will be the end of soda chat. It's just that that's all I've done for quite a while. I want to go back and see how many sodas I've actually reviewed for this channel. I'm hoping it's at least past 50. If not, then we'll have a special one at 50, special one at 100. But, and if you're wondering, it is the 25th today, and I've just woken up. No one else is up yet. And yes, I am smelling this because I am not sure what to make of this. The color, it looks horrible. It is this disgusting, muddy orange. I doubt that it's even going to show up on the camera. But yeah, it is not a pleasant color. Hardly any light passes through this. And it smells like, it just smells like a muddle of cheap gummy worms. Am I getting any nut flavor? No. Alcohol? No. It's just fruit. All right, bottoms up. Okay. So, it just tastes like a bunch of gummy worms. Is there a certain taste I can get from it? Citrusy, cherry. That's about it. There's really nothing special. It kind of goes through different phases. It hits your tongue. It's kind of like a lemony cherry, and then it moves into like a lime. But that's about it. And it really doesn't linger very long. I mean, if I take another swig. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. Excuse me, that was not from that. It's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping there'd be a lot more pungent aroma of spices and flavors, but this is actually quite tame. Yeah, I would think that if they were going to go with a fruitcake, this would kind of be the best that they could do. I mean, they did the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew this year, which was awful. But otherwise, the Fruit Quake really doesn't have anything going for it. I don't hate it, and I don't love it. Would I buy this one again? Probably not. So if I want to be one of these obscure ones that they'll have in their museum, like a, hey, we tried. Or hell, they'll probably do a part 2 like they do with the Voodoo or something like that. I don't know. Mountain Dew has with their Voodoos, you know, Voodoo can be anything. It's just their Halloween. And with this, you would think that it'd be like a Christmas brew or something like that. But for the last year they did ginger snap. This year was fruit cake. So who knows what next year might be? It might be a figgy pudding or something. I don't know. Maybe some type of English holiday flavor. Well, that's about it, guys. And like I said, if we don't get to that last Doctor Who this year, no, you'll definitely see it next year. And this is Mr. D. I wish you all a happy holiday and a beautiful New Year's. Wrapping up with Mountain Dew Fruit Quake. So the appearance, I kind of wish there was more. There's a lot of muddled flavors on here, kind of like the color of this beverage. It's cute, but it's just not well thought out like their past illustrations that they've done. 5. The aroma is just really off. It's gummy, but it's just something wrong. You can't put your finger on it. You know that you can kind of identify it, but yeah, it's just wrong. 5. And the flavor is the same thing as it smells, as it looks. It's gummy. You can kind of pick out some of the flavors in this thing, but otherwise it's just going to be a muddled mess of cherry and citrus. 5. So overall, guys, with Mountain Dew Fruit Quake, it's a 5 for me.